Hello everybody, and welcome to the series. I'm playing Minecraft on the new FTB Infinity pack, and, well, have a look at this. This is, I think, the Lavender Fields biome, and I must say it looks absolutely wonderful. This is actually where I spawned. I actually really like this area. I have already done a little bit of exploring and some basic mining just to get resources, because I myself don't find it very much fun when you're just watching someone else mining in the first episode, so I like to skip that. So let's have a look at our world. As you can see, it's surrounded by forest, but we've got this little plain right in the middle here. It's filled with lavender flowers. It's wonderful. I love it. So, oh yes, where are my manners? I am Curious Key, and hopefully we'll be getting to know each other throughout the course of the series. Okay, so just a little bit on what I'm planning to do here. I love building, and that's what this series is going to focus on. I am going to obviously do, I'm going to do some tech. I'm going to do, you'll get your bit of basic stuff. I'll do the mod stuff, and I'll actually be learning a lot of stuff, because I'm kind of coming back to modded Minecraft after quite a long hiatus here. So I'll be learning stuff as I go along. But my main focus here is going to be using those mods to build things that aren't really feasible in the vanilla Minecraft, because there's so many new blocks added. So that's really going to be my focus here. Okay, now you might be wondering why I'm just edging around and just looking at this field in here. It's like I'm stalking one of these flowers. I'm hunting it. I'm going duh, 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 duh. Aha! Now what I'm doing is I am actually casing the joint for a build, and I'm thinking that this area here might be the perfect place for me. So what I'm thinking of is kind of like a bit of a medieval mansion or villa kind of thing. I think it would just kind of fit this biome. This biome looks too rustic for a high-tech style build. You need something a little bit old-fashioned in here. So what I'm thinking of doing actually is that just starting with one kind of house. It looks like a finished build on its own, but then when I get more things I want to put in there, like, when I start getting some machines running and some ore production and stuff, I might tear down one side and build an extension onto it. I'm going to try to kind of build it modularly as I go along, so I'm going to be like tearing down walls and putting in new bits, because that's a very different style and a different approach. I haven't really done it like that before. Normally what I do is I just kind of have a complete plan in mind before I start building usually, and I want to try and get away from that. I want to try and be a bit more creative about it. So I'm just going to build one phase, and I'm just going to let the other bits grow organically as I need them. I'm just going to add stuff to it as I go, and we'll see where it takes us. Right, so the first thing is for me to go and get some materials. Now I'm going to be mostly just using stone and wood for this, so we're going to be off over to the tiger over here. As you can see, I actually died already when I was just exploring the map over there. There's this Thorncraft altar with a load of dudes in red capes, and one of them just looked at me and one-shotted me. So I haven't seen that before. That's kind of a new thing. I did see it very briefly in a playing on the Direwolf 20 pack before it kind of stagnated. But I never really figured out what it was about, so it's going to be very much an adventure finding out what's happened to Thorncraft, because that is one of my favourite mods. So trust me, I'll be doing a fair amount of that mod when the time comes. I usually like to leave that one for a little bit though and get started on it kind of when I've already got a reasonable amount of tech and resources going on, because it's just painful to go through if you haven't got much. It's in my experience. So yeah, I'm gonna cutting this down though. I'm gonna cut the cutting. Just because I'm going to need quite a lot of logs, and as I said before, it's just painful watching someone cut trees down, unless I've got some kind of story to tell. And yeah, I just want to get on with the build. It's full speed ahead right now, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Welcome back, guys. So I've got myself some materials, and for the main block on the walls of the first floor, I'm going to be using is this detailed cobblestone bricks created in the chisel mod. So I'm gonna go with, I think, an 11 by 17 square for the first foundations. I think so. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now I'll just match that up. I'm just going to do the foundation first to show you guys what the idea is, what the kind of gist of what I'm going to be doing is. So here we are. Now, assume that I'll poke a hole out in the center for a door. Kind of, yeah, it's kind of a good idea to have a way of getting into a building if you're going to be using it for long. Now, I'm using spruce logs around the outsides like this, because at least in my own building, what I find is almost more important than the actual textures of the blocks is the shape of the building. There's got to be, if you like, physical texture as well as aesthetic texture. I don't know if that actually makes any sense whatsoever, but it's kind of the way I like to build. You know, I have to do a different pattern of the back here because it's. Ooh, hey, what's going on here? Oh, I see what's going on. I put you in the wrong place. It's not even amount of sides. But yeah, I'm really, like, the more I'm coming to understand the importance of the kind of structural texture of building, the better I feel about my build. So that's going to be a big theme of what I'm going to be doing here. So actually, you know, if you look at it here, the basic idea is actually pretty simple. I've just got a rectangle of stone with some pillars of wood going out the outside. But that's on the first floor. On the second floor, I'm going to go entirely over to wood, so it's going to be like an old-fashioned medieval building that would have had, you know, like 2 or 3 floors, but only the first be stone. I guess in some ways you could think pre-Great Fire London, or kind of medieval France. That'd give you kind of an idea of what I'm going for here. Although I'm not going for white stucco, just because just not a fan of it. I'm going for all wood on the top. So, first my duty will just be to kind of come around here. I'm getting a little tiny bit of lag here, actually. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure exactly what's causing that, because it was running fine a minute ago. But I'll have to look at that later. Right. These are little wooden supports that give me a handy little thing for building so I don't fall off my little wall. Hey. Is it getting dark? Ah, yes it is. I have to go to bed in a minute. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to go around here like this. This is a tedious part, you know, just filling in the walls. And it will look a bit basic first. And while I would never claim to be a brilliant builder, I do have plans for the details. You know, I'm not going really elaborate for this one, but I'm going to try and kind of push myself with it just a little bit. Okay, sleepy time, I think. Sleepy time. Whoops. Eh, die you. Come on, come on, let me go to sleep. Hey. And last thing I want is just a creeper destroying my lovely lavender biome. Yeah, and the next task is going to be filling these up, and yeah, just that's the thing. Like, because I'm quite new to doing a build-centric Minecraft Let's Play series, I'm not really sure how much building you guys want to see, so I guess let me know in the comments how much you people want to be seeing of me actually just placing blocks and how much you want to be cutting out, because I'm already feeling like I'm just showing you too much tedium right now. I guess I'm a bit of a fast-paced guy like that. I guess I always feel like not moving fast enough for you guys and not showing you enough. So, I already feel like kind of doing too much of just the boring building side, and I feel like I should actually cut to the next stage. And I'm going to do that now. I'm going to cut until I am beginning the second floor, and you can see a little bit more of how the shape of this build is going to turn out. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, welcome back again, guys. Now, as you can see, here we have the build a little bit more along. Now, as you can see here, I'm kind of going up to the top of the first floor in stone, and then after that, I'm kind of building out a few blocks and continuing up in wood. So it's kind of like as before, like a medieval France or kind of medieval London house where they'd go out a few feet each floor, and you actually used to get streets like that where they'd actually the buildings almost meet at the top of the streets, and I would love to do something similar to that later on if I get to doing some kind of town like this. But anyway, you've kind of got an idea of what I'm going for here. I'm going to be just building this up for another floor and then a roof. I'm not going to do any more floors above that, at least not yet. And I haven't done anything inside yet. As you can see, it's just a fairly plain interior, but that will be being worked on soon. So next it's time to do the second floor, or in some countries first floor, because some countries use ground floor and some countries don't. It's always odd that, and I always forget which one to use, because on the internet, you kind of hear both all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna get on with building the rest of this, so I'll catch you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. Now, you ready to see the final product? Okay, wait for it, and here we go. Hey, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out, actually. I think it looks rather good. See, I've got 2 layers of build out here. It comes out 2 blocks here and then 2 blocks there. I've got that elliptical curving roof, which took quite a long time to build. And trapdoors for window frames, and oh crap, I fell down a bloody hole. Pillar myself up for a minute. But yeah, here we are. Here is my starter mansion. And it's finished, well, not entirely finished. It's not got anything on the inside it yet. I'm going to do that before the beginning of the next episode. So next time you'll be able to see the actual interior. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. And really, honestly, quite excited to start filling it full of tech and machines. It's about time I got some ore processing going on, because I've done a bit of mining as well, but I don't really have much to do with it yet, because in modded Minecraft at least I hate just furnacing ores, because you only get 1 ore or 1 ingot per block. So I want to get myself some basic ore doubling going on for next episode as well. So our next task is going to be to do some work on the interior, because I'll just give you a little bit of a show here. It's kind of still very empty. It's just a big hole, really. Just a big hole. But yeah, here we go. That is the mansion. And, I'll eventually end up adding stuff onto the side of it, tear out a part of the wall and add like an east or west wing, or actually look at the compass, it would be a north or south wing. Things like that, just additions, and over time it will grow into this crazy, confusing monstrosity. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have and want to leave your appreciation in any form, absolutely feel free to. I especially appreciate any comments you might have. Just, you know, if you like the build style, or if you have any improvements or suggestions you want to give me about building or how to use some of the mods in the mod pack, just drop a comment on the video and let me know. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.